Hi everybody, Lorraine here with Lorraine Korobanik Fitness. As promised, we're gonna do lower body today, so we're working on those beautiful legs, long, lovely legs. So let's go ahead and just do a quick warm up. Just bring the knees up to the chest. We're just gonna march on the spot. And if you haven't got yourself prepared, make sure you run now. Grab yourself that water bottle, sweat towel if you need it, maybe a yoga mat if you like. You don't have to. You can be bare feet or in running shoes. I'm indoors because it's still pretty darn chilly out there. You can be wherever you want to be so long as you've got the space for it. Hopefully you've got a good attitude. You're ready to rock out with me. I'm not quite sure how long this will be. Aiming for about 45 minutes. All right. We're gonna take these legs out to the side, so just stabilize on one leg, soft bend in the knee, and kick the opposite leg out. Get your balance. Notice you have to engage through those abdominals to keep your balance. Doesn't have to be a fast swinging here. Yeah, lift them up. Nicely done. Let's switch legs. Soft bend in that standing knee. Get your balance. If you need to hold on to a wall or something, feel free. Whatever you need. This isn't meant to trip you up. It's just meant to warm up those legs a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Nice. All right, so we're gonna get right into this workout now. The first couple of exercises are gonna continue to warm us up anyway. We're gonna start with regular body squats. I'm gonna just turn to the side so you can check it out here. Remember when you take a body squat, a regular body squat, those feet are hip distance apart. As you sink down, your booty goes behind you like you're finding an imaginary chair. Make sure the knees never go past the toes. That's not a squat, that's a squat. All right, so we're gonna time this one today. I've got my handy dandy little timer. So we're gonna go for a full minute. Everybody get ready, feet are hip distance apart. Let's go, sink those hips back. I like to swing my arms as I go here as well. You don't have to if you don't want. You can just keep them at heart center if you like. And as promised, this is a body weight exercise. Not everybody has dumbbells at home, but if you have dumbbells, you have weights, you want to use them, feel free. You can just hold on to them right here at shoulder height, or you can keep them down by your sides. That's fine too. Where are we at? Look at that. We're already 30 seconds in. Keep breathing. See, we often do these body squats for warm up, right? Nice. Maybe looking down at the knees, make sure they're not going past those toes. Beautiful, last 10 seconds. Nice deep breaths, my friends. Here we go. That is 1 minute. Shake out those legs. All right, we're gonna go into side lunges. So a side lunge, you're taking a giant step over the side. The leg you step with is bent. The other leg is nice and straight. All right, are we ready? We're gonna start on one leg. 1 full minute. Let's go. One leg only. We're not alternating sides. Whew. Now remember, if you're finding this too challenging, staying on one side for the entire time, I will just break it down for you, tell you when 30 seconds has gone by, and then you can switch legs, all right? Beautifully done. Still finding that imaginary chair. That's 30 seconds if you're switching legs. Beautiful. We're pressing up through the heel to come back to standing. Getting warm in here. Look at that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, before we go over to the opposite side, we're gonna come into sumo squats. So take your feet nice and wide. The heels are aligned underneath the shoulders. Your toes are angled out. Yeah? All right. And as we sink it down, you're gonna keep your back nice and flat, so don't dip forward. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knees stay nice and wide. Yeah. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Aiming to get that booty nice and low to the ground. Press up through the heels. Keep the knees nice and wide. You never want them to buckle in. Stay safe. I hope you are all doing well in your homes, with whoever is in your homes with you. Hope you're getting the support that you need during this COVID-19 crisis. I am here for you. Look at that, 15 seconds left, that's it. Ooh, I love the way this feels on those inner thighs. You can feel it in the glutes a little bit. Maybe you're squeezing at the top as you lift up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're gonna do that opposite side for those side lunges. All right, so moving on over. Make sure you got plenty of room. Nice deep breath. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, side lunge. Nice big step. Remember, it's the foot that you're stepping with, or the leg that you're stepping with, that ends up bending. Keep the other leg nice and long. Look at that, I'm panting already. I love it. That's what we want, right? We want that heart rate up. We want to feel that blood coursing through our veins. It's good to be alive, my friends. Maybe speed it up, get a little more cardio, or maybe you slow it down a little. You know your body, listen to it. Just don't quit moving. Stay with it, keep moving. Oh my goodness, we're almost done this minute. That is 45 seconds, my friends. Hang in there for 15 more seconds. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake out those legs. Have a quick sip of water. Gotta keep yourself hydrated. All right. So you can either take the rest of this 1 minute to break, catch your breath, or if you feel like you don't need a break, you want to keep moving, you're just going to run on the spot. Yeah. Maybe you're kicking that butt with those heels, little butt kickers. Or maybe you're doing more challenging, hiking the knees up, high knees. Whatever you're doing, you're still moving. Just getting ready to go into our second set of the squats and alternating lunges. That's it, that's it. Remember, you can always move around the room. Nice deep breaths. Don't let it get away from you. We're almost done this 1 minute break. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, getting into our regular squat setup. Take those feet hip distance apart. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat it down. I'm so lucky here. I'm looking out my window. I see the beautiful Thompson River. We still have trumpeter swans here, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? Almost warm enough out there to take these workouts outside. That'll be fun. Just turning around to face you so you can see what it looks like from the front. We're just over halfway, my friends. That's 35 seconds. Sink it low. Press up through those heels. Maybe you're picking up speed. Maybe you've got a little more energy. Maybe you want a little more cardio here today. Maybe you're slowing it down. Remember, it's always up to you. But you also want to push yourself, yeah? If you're not taking one of my classes live, in person, which you can't, I'm not there to kick your butt for you. Oh my goodness, that's 1 minute. I took you a couple seconds over. All right, get ready for this the side lunges. If you need to switch it halfway, I'll tell you when those 30 seconds are. Are you ready? Get ready. One leg only, go. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Don't let them hunch up around those ears. Don't want to create tension where it doesn't belong. Hopefully tension doesn't belong in our bodies at all. So watch that body. Yeah, do everything you can to be kind to it. If you want to switch legs at 30 seconds, you've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 30 more seconds. Maybe you're staying here with me on this one leg. Totally up to you. When you step, you should feel that nice deep stretch in the inner thigh. 45 seconds, that means we've only got 15 left. Then we're gonna get into our sumo squats right after this. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs if you need. Whew. All right, sumo legs, look down, heels under the shoulder, toes angled out. Get ready, 2, 1, let's go. Sink it down, press it up. And being cautious as well when you come up out of your squat. You're trying not to come up so forcefully that you're jamming the knees. You don't want to lock them out. You don't want to do any damage, so it's just a nice soft extension at the top. Beautiful. And remember, even in that sumo lunge, you're not dipping forward. I'm not leaning forward like this. Keep the torso nice and high. Yeah. 35 seconds, that's where we are, folks. Whew. Then we're gonna be doing those side lunges. The second leg for the second time. It's gonna feel marvelous. All right, here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, shake it out. Step over to that opposite side. We're starting those side lunges. Second leg. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Big lunge. Step it up. Nicely done. So wish I could be there with you in person to give you a high five. Yeah, that'll come, my friends. It'll come. Everything passes. Everything in its season. You can do this. And it's not that I don't have my down moments. I certainly do. Here we go. If you're switching at 30 seconds, that's it right now. Switch sides. Otherwise, we're staying here on this leg for another 25. Yeah. Nice deep breaths. Yeah, I get super out of breath when I'm talking all the way through a workout. How you doing? You're probably asking me, how is that timer doing, huh? Yeah, you wanna know? It's 3, 2, 1, you're done. That's that first set, done twice, all 4 exercises. All right, so take that little sip of water if you need. I always do. And again, remember, maybe you don't need a break. Maybe you wanna keep moving. So do it. Go ahead. Jog on the spot. Run around the room. Run up your stairs. Do what you gotta do. Oh, yeah. Life is good. Just moving along. Taking it all in stride. Some things are just out of our control. So, just gotta go with the flow. Be smart. Hopefully you're staying in touch with your neighbors and your family and your best friends through Skype, FaceTime, whatever it is that you've got to keep you connected, because we need that social connection, right? Yeah, for sure. Beautiful. Jogging it out for just a couple more seconds. And then we're gonna start a brand new set. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into some reverse lunges. If you have bad knees, by the way, forward lunges aren't so good. So that's why I really love taking a reverse lunge. So stand on the top of your mat, or wherever you are, just make sure you have space behind you. So we're gonna stay, again, on one leg for the whole minute. If you need to switch at 30 seconds, I will tell you when that is. I'm gonna start with my left leg here. Are you ready? Of course you are. Let's go, right now. Big step back, step it forward. Whew. Now, if you want to get your abdominals involved, you want a little bit more, you're one of those people that always wants to do extra, a little hardcore, you're going to bring that knee right up to your chest. You're going to balance, whoop, little knee tuck, whoop, Yeah, and you gotta make that sound effect too. All right, good job. If you're switching legs halfway, you've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can switch now. If you're with me, staying on one leg for the full minute, keep going. Your torso and chest are high. Nice big step. I'm still moving those arms. Kind of helps with balance, by the way. Yeah, just keep everything moving. Last 10. Sucking in that nice fresh air. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs. All right, we've done regular squats. We've done sumo squats. We're gonna get into narrow squats. So you know what that means. Put those feet together. If you can't do them together, go ahead and do another set of regular body squats. Otherwise, we're taking those feet right together. Are you ready? Sink the booty behind you. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sink it low. Now you're gonna notice when you're here in narrow squat that you kind of have to work a little harder to keep that balance, because your 2 feet that are usually separated provide a nice wide foundation for you to stand on. But with your 2 feet together, it's almost like you just have one leg. Yeah, so you're balancing a little. Tuck in those abdominals. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Let that belly help you. Let your abdominals assist you. You're stronger than you think you are. Keep going. Whew. See, if I just keep talking, the time goes by so fast. We are down to only 15 seconds. Beautiful. Maybe a little faster, just to end things out here. Yeah, nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, if I was facing this way again, I'd be taking the opposite leg, right leg. I'm still gonna do my right leg, but I wanna face the river. So I'm coming up to this end of my mat. Are you ready? Make sure you've got lots of space behind you. Let's do this, big step back. 1 minute here. Don't worry, those of you switching halfway, I'll tell you when. I won't leave you hanging. Big step back. That knee almost comes to the ground. Whew. Really feeling that tax, that quad. Did you know that if you wanted to kind of tax your glutes more, when you do your lunges, your forward lunges, your torso leans forward. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow or the next day on one of my videos, or just try it on your own. Oops, 30 seconds, switch. Told you I wouldn't leave you hanging. All right, soften that brain. Unclench the jaw. Unknit those eyebrows. You can do this. We're finishing strong here. Beautiful. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, so we did reverse lunge one leg, narrow squat, reverse lunge the other side. Now, 4th one in the set, we're gonna do good mornings. Now, good mornings, you normally have a bar on your upper traps, right? But I promised you body weight. Most of you don't have bars at home. Now, if you have weights, you can rest weights on your shoulders, but we're just gonna do good mornings without the bar, without the weights. Stand with your feet hip distance. They could go as wide as shoulder. In fact, I think I'll do shoulder today. Tuck in the belly, soften the shoulders. We're gonna hinge over with a flat back. Go as far as you can, keeping a flat back. Lift the toes. Exhale, come up, squeeze the tush. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. So you might not really feel this a whole lot. You will feel the stretch in the back of the leg, in the hamstrings. And I actually think this is I just said actually twice. I think that this is a wonderful exercise, or at least movement, to warm up those hamstrings for the first exercise I'm going to do with you down on the ground. And if you're going through this movement here with me, these good mornings, and you're like, yeah, this just is not doing it for me, I'm just not feeling it enough, then the next time you do this video, make sure you go grab yourself that bar, or the weights, or the canned goods, or whatever it is you have that you want to add onto that upper body to make it more taxing on that lower body. We've got 10 seconds left here. Squeeze, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, you know what comes next. You're on a 1-minute break. You're grabbing water, you're walking around the room, or maybe, like me, you're gonna do some movement. So instead of just running on the spot, let's take it into some skaters. A skater is basically a curtsy lunge, taking one leg behind you. Now I'm touching the ground with my hands, but you don't have to. You can stay up a little higher. You notice I now changed to a hop, so you can change to a little hop, or stay with a little step. Stepping it over to the side, just keeping that heart rate up. Notice we're really moving those legs. Curtsy lunges are fantastic. Yeah, really nice, everybody. I know you're looking great. Beautiful. Breathe deep. Love it, love it, love it. Good job, everybody. So, we're gonna go back and take that second set. Do it all over again. Reverse lunges on one leg, then our narrow squats, then reverse lunges on the opposite leg, then the good mornings, and then we're moving on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Okay, everybody, let's get ready. Reverse lunge, standing at the top of the mat. Listen to me breathing hard. All right, I'm going to that left leg. 3, 2, 1, big step back. Remember, you can tuck that knee up if you want. You can balance. Always a way to make it a little harder. Gotta focus. Can't really look away when I'm doing this. If I look at you, watch, I'll falter. Yeah, pretty much. Good job. Those of you switching are doing so in 4, 3, 2, 1. The rest of us, 30 more seconds right here. Maybe you're still tapping down. That's fine. There's never any pressure to take it to the next level, ever. Beautiful. 45 seconds. That means 15 left. Last 5 or so. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know what that means? Narrow squat time. All right, let's get ready. Put those feet together. 3, 2, 1. Sink the booty back. Get it light, nice and low to the ground. Whew. Deep breaths. Press up through the heels. Nice and strong, my friends. For those of you that struggle with balance, like I said, you can either separate your feet or get next to a wall so that when you stumble, that wall can catch you. It's right there. Yeah. We do what we gotta do to stay active and do it in a way that supports our bodies, our own limitations, our own, we've got, what am I trying to say? Injuries, that's the word. So don't worry if you're not doing exactly like me. You're here, aren't you? You're moving, right? Of course you are. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But you're not done this set yet. Opposite side for those reverse lunges. Checking out that beautiful river. I wish you could see it. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Second leg, stepping it back. Whew. Maybe the knee tuck. I'm just gonna do a few here because I did them on the other side. Whoop. Lost my balance. Yeah, I'm not perfect either. Far from it. Whew. Whew. Oh yeah, you're doing those sound effects, right? Of course you are. All right, those of you switching are in 5, 4, 3, 2, that's it, 1. Switch legs or stay here with me. Again, maybe you're tapping the foot down. That's okay. Keep breathing. 15 seconds left. You can make as much noise as you want. Whew. That's a nice thing about not being in the class with everybody else. You can grunt and groan. 3, 2, 1. Shake out those legs. Second round of good mornings. Again, place something on those upper traps if you want. Make sure it's not on the neck. Bending over the flat back. If you feel it arch, like round, or arch inwards, like this, you've gone too far. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Flat back. Exhale. Squeeze the tush. Back is staying flat. If you feel it arch or round, you've gone too far. Maybe you stop there. Maybe you only go halfway. Maybe that's as far as you can go. That's okay. There's just a tiny micro bend in my knees. I haven't locked them out all the way. Shoulders are soft, yeah? Of course they are. How you doing? I know that I can't see you. I want to stay connected. I want to look at you. All right, that's 45 seconds. Last 15. Squeeze the tush. All right, my friends, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Grab that water, you deserve it. All right, walking around. Or maybe you're joining me for 1 minute of those skaters. If you are, let's do them now. Here we go. Remember, that foot can touch down in between. You do not have to keep it lifted. So there we go. Touching it down, or lifting it. There you go. You got it. They're both fine. And you could be going really fast. Maybe you're not even touching down. Maybe the hands are just kind of in front of you. You choose. Your choice. Your workout. Are you breathing hard? I hope so, because I sure am. And look at that. We're over halfway. Beautiful job, everybody. We're taking it to the ground after this. All right. Look at that. Whew. We're at 45 seconds. 15 left, my friends. 15 left. Keep breathing. Keep working. Almost done. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. Yeah. Sweaty. And that's good. All right, taking it down to the ground. That's where you're gonna want that mat. So, on the ground, like I promised you, a little more work for those hamstrings. Whew. So, again, if you can't do a minute of these, I'm gonna show you what we can do. At 30 seconds, if your hamstrings are on fire, I want you just to drop down into a regular bridge lift. So your knees are bent, your heels are behind your tush, and you can lift and lower. That is not what we're starting with. We're gonna try a full minute of hamstring walkouts. So here, you're lifting up your tush, hips are high to the ceiling. So basically, you're in a glute bridge. But from here, step, step, in. So it's out, out, in, keeping the tush lifted and high the whole time. This is a hard one, all right? Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, lift your tush. 2, and 1. So it's out, out, in, out, out, in. Hips stay nice and high. Whew. Now some of you experience a little bit of back pain when you're doing this move. That's pretty common. You are definitely using that lower back. You're using your abdominals. So pull those babies in nice and tight. Pull that belly into your spine. And if it's seriously like, ouch, do what I said at the beginning. Go right into those glute bridge lifts. That's fine. Okay, look at that, 30 seconds. So if this is proving too much, you're dropping down. Bridge lifts right there. Okay, something for everybody. Remember our glutes, our booties, that's part of our lower half. And I said it's lower body today, not just legs, but lower body. Last 10. Whew. Beautiful work, my friends. In 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. If you need to bring the knees into your chest for a little stretch, go ahead. And then from here, we're gonna come onto the side body. So put your elbow right underneath your shoulder. And with our legs, we're gonna extend the bottom leg straight along the mat. The top leg, with a bent knee, you're gonna place that foot in front of the leg. Now the bottom leg, I want you to flex it, and then we're just doing little lifts. Yeah, you might have done this before. Inner thigh. Okay, so we are only going to do 30 seconds per leg. It's just really hard to keep this one up. I might change my mind, because sometimes I do that. But are you ready? Hopefully you're in position. 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg. Little pulses at the top. Keep the chest high. We don't want to collapse ever. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep the foot flexed. Lots going on here, even though it doesn't really look like it from a distance. People look at this and going like, you're not doing anything. Yeah, we are. Whew. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, and yes, I lied. We're not just doing 30 seconds. If you need to switch, you're doing it in 3, 2, 1. Flip your body around, get into position. We'll go from 30 more seconds from now. Beautiful, beautiful. Pulsing. I want you to feel this. I'm sure feeling it. I'm pushing myself, making myself go to that minute. Sometimes it feels like my foot is doing funny things, but oh, I'm feeling it in that inner thigh. Whew. Wow. Yeah, that 1 minute is hard. Oh my goodness, but we're almost done. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. You were smart if you flipped over halfway. All right, getting into the hamstring walkouts. I'm switching around just to kind of switch it up for you, for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so lying down on the back, knees are bent, the feet start close into the tush. Are you ready? Let's lift those hips. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out, out, in, in. The further out you walk the feet, the harder it is on the hamstrings and those glutes. And so sometimes we find it's really difficult to strengthen the hamstrings when we're not using weights. Like for instance, those good mornings are just, they seem so much more effective with weight on the upper traps. But we're making it work, and if you're switching to those bridge lifts, you can do so now. That's 30 seconds. Beautiful. Keep those hips lifted nice and high. Whew. Look at that. Time is flying. 15 seconds left. Either doing little bridge lifts and lowers, or staying here with me, walking it out. For the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Craziness. All right, so when I was over here, I did left leg. So on this side, I'm doing my right leg. All right, I know some of you just tune in because I'm silly. That's okay. So here we go. For me, my right leg is long because I already did my left leg. We're flexing that bottom leg. Lift up the torso. Let's go. Pulsing up that leg. At least our heart rate gets come down a little bit. You can catch your breath. And of course, if you get tired in that leg and you don't want to switch around halfway, that's too much work, just let the leg rest on the ground. It's okay. You don't have to be so hard on yourself, thinking you have to do it all the way through. If you watched my upper body video yesterday, I switched one of the weights halfway through the exercise. It's just too much for me. I have an injury. So I was listening to my body. Now that's 30 seconds. So if you need to flip, go ahead and flip. If you need to rest that leg, rest the leg. And we're gonna power through with me. I'm powering through. Look at that. 15 seconds left. Gritting my teeth. My inner thighs are gonna be sore tomorrow, but that's okay. We're gonna stretch them out. Are you ready? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Good job, my friends. We are done. Throwing away that timer. Grab yourself that little sip of water. And then let's get to stretching. All right. So let's go ahead and take one leg out to the side. Draw in one heel in towards the groin. Opposite leg is nice and straight out to the side. And then from here, lifting up nice and tall, you can lift the arms up overhead, turn the body, from the waist, facing the foot. Exhale, and with a flat back, reaching forward. You can find your hands maybe on the foot, but if you can't reach, just around the ankle or on the shin. And just falling into the pose. Finding your place of rest, even though we're stretching out those muscles with that foot flexed, you can really feel it in the calves, in this calf that is. And again, like I have said before, the minimum you really should be stretching is 20 seconds. I would love it if you did 40 seconds, 60 seconds, maybe up to 90 seconds per stretch. So do this again after I'm through with you. Do it again tonight. All right, let's come up to seated, switching those legs, drawing the heel in close to the groin, flexing the foot on the straight leg. Lift those arms up, pivot from the waist, exhale with a flat back coming all the way down. Find the foot or find the ankle or the shin. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Remember, if you want to stretch later and you just don't want to do all these kind of regular stretches, maybe you want to start some yoga. I've posted some gentle yoga classes on the YouTube channel as well, so you can maybe take a couple of those and try them out. Let's go ahead and come on up to seated. We're going to take the soles of our feet together right in front of us. Draw the heels close to that groin again. Sit up nice and tall as you hold onto those toes. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you can take your hands behind you. Lift the chest up nice and tall. Let the knees just flop out to either side. Feel those inner thighs stretching out. Yep, I'm blowing on myself. It's warm in here. Good job, everybody. So glad you stuck with it. All right, so from this stretch, we're going to take our legs out in front of us nice and long. So take your hands to your knees, close them all up. Bring your legs out in front of you and sit up nice and tall. Flex those feet, bringing the toes back towards the nose. And then we're going to take that right leg. We're going to bend into the knee, cross that foot over top of the opposite leg. And then from there, placing left hand on the right knee or right hand on the left knee if you've got your left knee bent. Sweep the opposite arm up and then twist from the belly, dropping that hand behind you. You can just stay there if you want with just the hand on the knee, or you can switch it up, place the elbow. And then twist from the belly. And the little bit of torque that you're giving on that knee with either your elbow or your hand is really working to stretch out the outer edge of that leg, right into those glutes as well. Take a deep inhale breath as you sweep it back to center. Opposite leg, bending into the knee, crossing it over. The arm goes up into the air, reaching, twisting, settling it behind you. Then maybe replacing the hand with the elbow. Give it that little bit of pressure. Soften the shoulder that's behind you. Nice deep breaths here, my friends. You did such a great job, almost up to the very end of the video. Take a couple more stretches, then we'll be done. Remember, when you are done, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. I guess you won't if you didn't like it, but hopefully you did. Maybe even subscribe. I'll try to post something every day. Some days I know I won't, and that's okay. But as often as possible. Keep it interesting. Let's bring it back to center. So from here, still sitting with those feet together, just take arms up to shoulder height, pull the shoulders into their sockets, draw the navel in towards the spine, and we're just gonna round down the back. Very slowly working those abdominals just a tiny little bit, and if you don't like this part, just get down onto your back in any way that works for you. I just love working my abdominals though. So coming on down to the mat, once you get there, lift the chest, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, whoop, like that, yeah, and then lift that right leg up towards the ceiling, flex through the foot again, as often as possible, if you're flexing, then you can stretch out the calf as well. So from here, interlacing the hands on the hamstring muscles, drawing the leg in towards the chest. Now just be cautious here. Some people like to hold way up here, but then they've lifted off the ground. You want your head and shoulders and neck to be on the ground, nice and flat and relaxed. So that might mean that you just need to take your hands and lower them down the leg. And you might have a bend in the knee. Maybe you can't straighten it out all the way. That's fine. Again, don't expect that you're going to look exactly like the person that you're watching. Just not going to be that way. And then dropping that leg down, taking up the opposite leg towards the ceiling, flexing the foot. Clasping hands, pulling the leg gently in towards the chest. Oh, that feels great. So we're stretching our hamstrings right now. Of course, getting a little bit into those calves as well, which is awesome. We did the inner thighs, we did the outer thighs. Now we're going to want to get into those quads. So from here, we're going to roll over onto our stomachs, taking the old-fashioned quad stretch there. So go ahead and bend into that knee, roll over onto your stomach. Now, if you know you need a strap, run and grab a strap. Maybe you have one for your yoga mat, or you have a belt or something like that. So lying on your back, let's take the left forearm, plant it parallel to the front edge of your mat, and with the right hand, reach back and grab your right ankle. You're going to pull, this is where you use that strap if you need to hold onto a strap. You're going to pull that right heel in towards your buttocks, and you're going to lower your forehead down to your forearm. So the upper body isn't working here. And as I'm pulling my right heel into my buttocks, I'm also pressing my hip bone into the mat to really further that stretch. If you don't press the hip bone down, you may not feel it very much at all. And then lastly, the one thing I want you to also kind of draw your attention towards is your knees. You don't want the knee, the bent knee here, to be flaring out to the side. So you try to imagine you have magnets between the knees and they're just drawn together. Relaxing the upper body as much as possible here. Feeling that stretch, keep pressing that hip bone into the mat. And then without letting your foot slingshot, release it gently. Place the right forearm parallel to the front edge of the mat. Reach behind you with the left hand, grab that left heel. Draw the left heel in towards the bum. Release forehead to forearm. And again, pressing left hip bone into the mat. Oh, doesn't that feel glorious? So good. So, I won't say who it was, but someone told me they did my Bodyweight Tabata workout. I think I posted that 4 days ago. And up until yesterday, she couldn't really move. Couldn't squat on the toilet or walk up and down the stairs. She was hurting. And she admitted she'd skipped the stretches. So don't skip the stretches. Make sure you do them. I'm not saying you won't be sore at all if you're not used to kind of working out like this. You're gonna feel it. It's okay though. Stretching will help. Staying active will help. All right, go ahead and gently release that leg. We are done for today. If you want to stay and stretch some more, of course, by all means do so. And again, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your neighbors and your friends that I'm here for you, even if it's just for comedic relief. Have a glorious day, my friends.